Hello. Hey.
Are you ready to talk about love?
Let's do it. Ladies are already checking in. Hello.
But I'm going to tell you one of my favorite ones are in already. And that would be Shannon. Shannon writes, honey, she don't play. She don't play. When it comes to 5'5", oh my God, she's showing up. She's showing up. Shannon, we love you. Thank you.
Shannon, thank you for showing up and engaging. Thank you. Hello, good evening, Regina and Angela. Hey, Joy. Hey, y'all.
There go Joy.
Y'all know Joy is my girl. Listen, thank you. Somebody's tagging someone. Tag as many people as you can tonight because it's going down.
That's my girl. That's my daughter. My one and only.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Listen, I am so happy, y'all. As you can see, it's Love Week. Sparkle and I are in the building. We are so excited to talk about love and relationships and your first love, which is you. Listen, get in here. Get in here. Get in here.
How many people thought
go ahead,
that when we said my first love that we were talking about the first time you fell in love with somebody? I just want to I want to see how many people thought when we first introduced my first love that you wait a minute, hold on, Tina, here come. How many of you all thought that we was talking about your boo thing? I think we're gonna admit that y'all thought we was talking about your boo thing.
Yeah, that's what y'all thought. Just a little bit.
You think
my first love?
You think just a little bit?
Just a little bit. Just a tinge.
A little sprinkle.
But you said me. Thank y'all for being honest tonight. Thank y'all.
Tina said yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just said me. So listen, quick question. It's Valentine's week. It's Love Week. Who cooked and who went out to dinner? If you cooked, tell us what you cooked. And if you went out, tell us what you had. And you need to find your love buddy. Y'all know that we find our love buddies every third Thursday. We're finding our love buddies who we are connecting with in the chat. So either you went out for Valentine's Day or you cooked. Now, some of y'all can throw down in that kitchen, so your cook game is just like going out. So if you cooked, let us know. If you went out, let us know. Sparkle, what did you do?
Okay, we had our great dinner at me and my love bug. We had dinner at the great Tina said, "Where's the bell?" So I had to go to remind her that
ring it.
We had. Oh, somebody said I treated myself to crab legs. Yes, Shannon. I had Chick-fil-A. We had Chick-fil-A. We was going to have Thai, but they said it was going to be an hour and a half wait.
I'll see.
And we was like, we could be in the bed, sleep in an hour and a half. So we had the great chicken nuggets from the Chick-fil-A.
Oh, y'all showed out. Listen. Sure, we had crab legs too, Shannon. Listen. Somebody had Chick-fil-A too. See? Listen.
My love bug is
you found your love bug. I'm looking for mine.
So whoever my Facebook user, go ahead and give me your name real quick because you are my love bug tonight. You are my love bug tonight. Look like Joy and Shannon are love bugs tonight. Because they love eating on them good old crab legs. I only been wanting crab legs for like the last 2 weeks. I'm not jealous.
Listen, I'm kind of like Tina. So I didn't do any of that. I had to work all day. My husband and I, we got home late. And so we went out and we had drinks. So I guess my love buddy is Tina because I didn't go out and I didn't cook either. We just had drinks and had a good time and ended the night on that note. So, Tina, you my buddy, baby.
Okay.
Oh, Shannon, she said, I'm yours. This is Shannon. Yes. Listen, it is what it is, y'all. But you know what I want to say about that? It doesn't matter what you're eating when you're with the one you love.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. And the thing is, you don't even have to be with someone to enjoy whatever you have. Because Regina said that she had tuna fish sandwich. And she made it.
Come on.
I love me a good tuna fish sandwich. But it's not all about that. It's not about just enjoying moments, enjoying the moments.
That's right.
And it's so great to enjoy it, whether you're enjoying it with someone or if you're enjoying it with you. Because you is a company. I don't know about you. When I'm out by myself, I give me a good book, or I'll just sit there in quietness, because Lord knows, if I can shut this brain up sometime, that's a date by itself.
Listen, right there. Listen, as women, we have so much going on. We carry a lot. And so sometimes you need to put everything down and love and date yourself. There's nothing wrong with a solo dinner, a solo lunch, a solo movie. Some of my best memories are when I took myself out to eat into the movies. Listen, Joy said, I'm my own best company. You better say that, Joy Blair. Yes.
Better say it. So I'm gonna have to go out and call people out, though. I'm calling people out. I'm getting ready to call some people out.
Do it.
Because we gave you a whole 30 days to do your love letter. Come on, 30 days to get your love letter. Okay.
We got a handful, though. We got a handful,
but it's too many of our love bugs out here. I'm going to get the name for y'all, because everybody can't be love bug, because Ava, which is P's daughter, and I have connected, and we are love bugs. So Ava no, you can't figure out another name for your people, because me and Ava are love bugs now. But in the same token, I need y'all to do y'all love letter. How many did it, but just did not send it or did not post it? That they at least did it, just didn't get a chance to post it. Okay.
I had to post this. You see what Tina said? Tina is cracking people up in the chat. Yes, I break up with my fiance in my head every other day. I just be wanting me. Listen, I'm so in love with me, I be wanting me. I'm so in love with me, I be wanting me. Tell them, Tina. Tell them. Girl. Okay, that sounds like a go.
Okay, Joy. Joy said she would do hers. So I'm holding you accountable. I am holding you accountable, Joy. I got you. I'm gonna make sure. Tina said my letter is personal. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm okay with that.
Receive that all the way.
Who else said? Shannon said she did hers, but she did not post it. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. Because we nosy, but we're not gonna be totally nosy. We're not gonna be disrespectful nosy. Yes.
And I respect people who say that I did it, but it was private. And there's some things, there's some things that you don't want to share with the world, but at least you did it. You did the work. You know what I'm saying? You did the work. Before we get too deep into this love letters, Sparkle, I want to announce the winner from last week, because I want to have a new winner this week. We had a little contest, y'all. We had a little contest.
So we having another winner for next month too?
Yes, girl. Yes. Listen, win one winning. Sparkle and Paisley, so we winning every time we together. So yes, more winners each month. So last month, we put out a contest for the most engaged person on this broadcast. We wanted y'all to get in there. At first, it was organic. We didn't tell y'all. We were just watching. Then toward the end, we let y'all know. Well, we had two winners. Two top winners. So one person is going to get a Sparkle from Sparkle for You, and one person is going to get a handcrafted mimosa from Morning Dew Mimosa. And I'm ready to announce the winners. Are you ready, Sparkle?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. So our first winner is Robin David. Robin David, where are you? Check in, sis. Check in. You just won your own bottle of Morning Dew Mimosa, honey. The mimosas that people are talking about around this country, and we ship internationally. Listen, sis, you are going to enjoy your fresh bottle. I can't wait to send it to you. So listen, y'all tag Robin and get in here and make sure she's in this broadcast and listen. Get your address to me as soon as possible. Are y'all ready for the second winner? I'm so excited. Are y'all ready?
Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes.
Winner number two.
Two. Come on.
You ready?
What's the second one?
Shannon Wright. Shannon, I saw you on here. You're in here. You just want a sparkle for you. Sparkle. Listen, baby, once you get a sparkle, baby, there ain't no turning back. Ain't no turning back. Yes.
Sparkle. So she already knows how it goes.
Oh, she already knows. Okay.
She already knows.
Okay. Listen, y'all stay engaged. Y'all get into all this energy. This is real. We want to continue to bless people each and every month. And we love that you all are here. And we want to love on you. And we want to thank y'all for loving on us. Okay. So now we can talk about love letters. So we put out the assignment last month for us to write a letter to ourselves. I wanted you to write a letter. Sparkle asked you to write a letter to yourself, a love letter to you, telling yourself how much you love yourself, appreciate yourself, enjoy yourself, respect yourself. And people have been sending their letters in. Let me just say this. The bravery that it takes to write a letter, number one, just to write it, and then to send it to someone, for someone to listen to, read it, criticize it or whatever, that takes a level of self-confidence that I want to applaud. So let me just applaud everyone who did it. Ring the bell. Everyone who did it and everyone who sent it in. We say thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to face yourself sometimes. To face yourself.
Yeah.
And I appreciate us learning to love ourselves unapologetic. Learning to love yourself despite what life has thrown you. Loving yourself despite sometimes you don't like yourself. Liking yourself and loving yourself is not always going to equal out together. Because it has more to do with just love. Love is patience, kindness, tenderness. Like you have to have a lot of other things in one equation to understand the love language. And we talked last week, we talked about love languages. And I love that because what we're trying to do is get people to understand how to teach. Like if you're in a teaching mode, to teach people how to love you.
Yes.
And sometimes teaching people how to love you is starting with yourself. Teaching yourself how to love yourself. Teaching yourself how to respect yourself. Teaching yourself how to be patient with yourself. It starts with, and that's what my first love is about. It's about starting with the first relationship that God created. And that was the relationship with you. That's a relationship with you. So I applaud us first for coming on. You're coming on to even hear what we have to say, to even take in consideration of what we're saying, and then to do activities, to comment, to do the activity, to do the work. So stop for a minute and just clap your hands for yourself. Give yourself a clap of hands. Pat yourself on the back. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back because, girl, you're doing it. You're rising up. You're coming to the occasion and you are stopping people from disappointing you because you're learning how to love yourself.
Let me say this. It took me a long time to get to the point where I used to pat myself on the back. And people would say, give yourself a round of applause or pat yourself on the back. It took me a long time to do that. Not because I thought I deserved it, but I didn't think that I deserved to applaud me. I wanted applause from others, but
Mhm.
that inner applause, that takes work. That
takes a
inner
lot.
applause, that takes like a discipline to be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, girl, you did that. It's easy to look at someone else and say, girl, you did that. But then to look at yourself in the mirror and say, baby girl, you did that. That takes effort. Come on, pull the mirror out. Pull it out.
It takes effort. And what I want us to get is so used to it that every time you see a mirror, you're going to stop. You're going to stop. Like, mirror, hey, you must be talking about me. Oh, let me go and stop. Self. And you speak something into your life. Like, speaking greatness over yourself make manifestation take place. It has to activate from your words, because you are making things happen, because God loves when you decide to believe in yourself. You believe in yourself. I believe that I'm a conqueror. Not you, but I believe that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I believe that. And that takes that's not overnight. It's one step at a time. And it's okay to take baby steps as long as you decide to take some steps. Whether it's baby steps, whether it's big steps, little steps, because what I have learned is I can't take all, like everything in my life, I can't take giant steps for each thing in my life.
Right.
I have to do some babies. Some things I'm still a baby in. Some things I'm a grown woman. Some things I'm just drinking.
That's
I'm
good.
just saying, babe, give me some cereal. Because I don't know if I want milk. I don't know if I need cereal. I don't know if I need steak. I don't know where I'm at. I'm just like, I don't know.
Put it out there. Put it out there. But this is the thing, y'all. And I believe that I don't have to know all the answers because I know the one who has all the answers. I'm not expecting myself anymore, because there was a time when I did, but I'm not expecting myself to have all of the answers. No, not anymore. I know the one who has the answers, who holds the answers, who has the strategy, who has the plan, and I'm going to let him guide and direct me. And that's loving myself as well. Because when I put too much pressure on myself to have all the answers, I'm stressing myself out. Listen, I look too good to be stressed. Stress don't look good on me. Baby, stress doesn't look good on my eyes, on my skin. Stress doesn't look good on my hair, on my weight, on my hips. Stress does not look good on me. So I'm going to remove the stress from myself and let God, who has the answers, love me. That's also self-love.
Yeah.
That's also self-love. Listen.
At a time. Now I live one moment at a time, one prayer at a minute. That's good. That's good.
Tina.
That's a good spring. Because that one moment at a time, I was just telling somebody about that one moment. One moment. It's the reason why God made seconds, minutes, hours. He knew that we needed each moment, each step. He knew that we needed it all.
He knew that we...
that
what Jasmine said. What Jasmine said.
What she just said.
I was just about to say it too. What Jasmine said. Listen, we don't have all the answers, and we don't need someone who loves us and cares for us. Women in general, specifically brown and black women, we like to hold on to things because sometimes without being conscious of it, we think we're God, but we're not. And we need to learn our roles and play our position. And I learned that from Angela Lewis. And shout out to Angela Lewis, who is the founder of I'm a Woman in Power, who's been bringing all this awesome content to y'all. She taught me several years ago, play your position, Angela, know your role. Don't jump into other people's lanes. Do you real well. And so I've had to even learn how to love me real well, which means I allow God to hover over me and take care of me, lead me and guide me, dwell within me, and stop trying to make all the decisions off my own understanding. No, that's not self-love.
No.
Mm-mm.
And
Listen, we have gone in a new direction with this, but go ahead,
yes, we
Sparkle. This is
did. We
good.
went all in the other, but it's okay because obviously I love that this is what it's about. It's freedom. We can go.
Yeah.
We're not following their agenda. We don't have to be on point.
Mm-hmm.
This is not class. This is us
Mm-hmm.
coming together as sisters and brothers, and we're just here to love on each other, to help each other grow because we're in a season of becoming better, becoming everything that God has for us, becoming the woman that God has called us to be, no matter the age that you are. It's no limitation when it comes to God. I was just talking about that this morning, a vision. I have a God. I become everything to become. Yes, very well. But it's
I love that.
a season of becoming. And in the becoming, you have to keep real with yourself on the places that you need to become better. Becoming better is also disciplining yourself to girl, go to that gym. I don't want to go. This ain't about what you want to do. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
Sis, stop and read you something in the Bible. Turn that TV off and read something that's going to be beneficial to your life. It's all part of learning how to become better, how to put challenges on yourself.
Listen to what Tina said. My problem is I want people to love me the way I love me. It doesn't always go that way. I get labeled. Listen, take the pressure off of others to love you the way that you love you. They will never love you the way that you love you because they're not you. And so sometimes loving yourself is releasing the pressure you put on others. You're not going to get me like I get me. You're not me. You're not going to hold me like I hold me. You're not me. But if the best part of that person is loving you to the best of their ability, it's up to you whether you want to accept that or not. That's a heart position and a heart posture. But you get to choose at what rate you allow people to love you. You get to choose. Now, if you're not loving me well, then that's it. But I think that sometimes we place the pressure of people loving and doing and thinking like I do. But there's only one you. There's only one Sparkle. There's only one. And so your mate, your perfect mate, your soulmate is not going to be just like you. That person's going to be complementary to you. Mm-hmm. And so when you're looking for not only sexual or romantic relationships that lead to marriage, but you're looking for good partnerships, good businesships, good friendships at workships, you're not always looking for someone that's like you, but someone that's complementary to you, that has what you don't have, that can bring what you don't have. I don't need peanut butter. If I am peanut butter, where's the jelly sister?
Yeah.
I you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the sis with the jelly? Because I got the peanut butter on lock. Yes. So we have to sometimes come out of always expecting ourselves in others. I don't need you to be me. I'm a very good me. I need you to bring something that I don't have that can make this a beautiful masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And that's what makes ships. That's what makes beautiful relationships. Yeah. That we can all come together, and I'm the peanut butter, you're the jelly. And when you bring both of them together, it tastes so good. It's delicious. It's delightful because you bring it all together. So yes. And the thing that I think I take out of that also is God made you the way he made you. He made you to love the way you love. So he had a vision for your love walk. He wanted you to love the way you love because he knew that love was needed. So he sent people around you that your love, the way that you love, is needed and necessary in people's life. So you can't expect them to love you like you love them, because that's not what they're that's not what God created them, how God created them to love. So if we're loving, like you said, the exact same way, the mixture can't go. You can't put, like, you don't want sugar water. You want something. Either I want Kool-Aid or I want nothing. Like Kool-Aid or water. Don't give me sugar water. Like,
Shout out to everybody who used to drink sugar water back in the day. Listen, I'm in the club.
You
Sugar
used to
water
drink
club.
sugar water?
Yes, girl. When you don't have nothing to drink, listen, you can drink water or sugar water, baby. I'm going to stir it up, stir it up. Stir it up, stir it up. My mom will be like, don't tell people, Lord Jesus. But you know, I want to address everybody has so many good comments. And Tina said that's why I'm here to understand other love languages, because I only speak me and my selfish. No, it just means that you only speak one language. It's time for us to evolve and begin to speak multiple languages, become bilingual, become trilingual, become multilingual. So there's nothing wrong with speaking in your native tongue. You know you. So many people don't even know themselves. So speak you very well. Again, do you well, know you well, speak you well. But then when you mature, now it's time to learn a second language. It's time to become bilingual. You know, I want to learn Sparkle, so I'm going to speak her language. I'm going to get on her level. I'm going to learn where she comes from, and I'm going to engage with her because I want to become bilingual, but it steps to that. It steps to that.
That's good. That's good.
Listen, y'all, we have gone on a whole 30-minute new direction that God took us, and I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I just want to thank y'all for allowing us to have conversations. Go ahead, Sparkle.
No, I was reading. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm glad that you're allowing us to have different conversations. Shannon says, I tell people I love me no matter what. And if you don't love me, that's okay, because I know my Father loves me. Listen, that is the core of every relationship going as best as it can, because you can't really control another person's wheelhouse. But as long as you're doing your part well, you're contributing your part well, you're loved. You can never control somebody else, what they say, do, think, act, any of that. But when you are loving you well, you're growing. You're constantly in a state of being healthy and healing. So if someone does do something crazy or say something crazy, you're going to regenerate fast. You know, there's those plants that you cut off the like if you cut off like a limb of the tree, it just grows back. Like you ain't did nothing. Like you just helped me to grow more. So just because somebody does something to you or says something to you or doesn't love you, well, doesn't mean that you're in any way stopping your growth.
No. That actually watering your growth. Like,
girl,
that's watering to your growth. Flowers grow from water. Like the more that you're understanding you and you're understanding how to love you and how I contribute to situations or relationships, then that means that you are watering. You're letting God water you, and you are taking in the vitamins that you need in order to continue to grow. So that's worth you celebrating, because I believe celebrating small wins, that you have finally recognized that, and now you are saying, oh, God, thank you. I see how I see me growing. I see me maturing. I see me watering my plants, and then they're growing. Because the great thing that God requires out of us is to have a faith the size of a mustard seed. Y'all, the mustard seed. You know, if you put a mustard seed, just one, in your hand, you can't even see it. It's so little. It's so little. So stop putting these big expectations when God is only requiring a small mustard seed. But let me tell you, in that mustard seed, that seed keeps growing. It keeps on growing, and it keeps on growing, and it keeps on growing. So it goes back to like the plant we were saying. The plant just keeps on growing, and it keeps on growing. So what used to bother you don't even bother you no more.
No.
Them not inviting you to the party, you like, girl, I'm so glad you didn't invite me, because I didn't want to put no clothes on. I didn't want to put no clothes on. I didn't want to drive all the way over there. Like, so you saved me. So thank you for not inviting me. So, and then I don't know where this is coming from, but
Mhm.
sometimes you're not invited because they know you on a different track than them. They know that you are growing. They know that you are headed in another direction. So they don't invite you because they like, she totally on a different direction.
Different way.
She is headed in a different direction. So they're like, I don't want her coming over here, giving all that empowerment stuff. And
Come on.
girl, when you don't get that invitation, say, I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right. I got it right. Or let me go and call this one out. Even when they do invite you and you just don't show up.
It's okay.
It's okay. Because I still choose me. I choose me. And sometimes I just don't feel like showing up. It's okay. Like, thank you for the invitation, but today is a me day. I'm sorry.
Oh, girl, you said something right there, Sparkle. Me day.
It's a me day.
That's a really good thing, and I learned that rejection is protection. Listen, you don't know what's over there just because it looks good and it's sparkling. Listen, I've had my own share of it looks good dressed up with lipstick and lashes, but some of those people and places and things are not for me. Not when I love myself. I love myself enough to say no. It's a whole sentence. And not have to add an explanation to it. Well, Pangela, can you stop by? Not this time. Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, I'm going to post it, y'all. I'm going to post it. There is a Black girls, listen, we know how to really do it. There is a Black girls list to saying no. I saw it on social media, a Black girls list to say no. And it's like 10 different ways to say, I'm not doing that. Professionally and sweetly and like, no. Because sometimes getting to that point of saying no and making it a whole sentence to prefer yourself over others, that is like a high level. And we make it sound like it's easy, but it's not. But sometimes you need baby steps. And there was a time where I needed baby steps to talk my way out of things. And if I'm honest, sometimes I have to go back to that list and remind myself, listen, I can't commit to everything. I can't do everything. I can't say yes to everything. So let me find one of these phrases to say that's going to come out smoothly to let people know that I'm not doing that because I prefer me. I love y'all, but I prefer me. I enjoy you, but I prefer me. Girl, I love hanging with y'all, but I prefer me. And that is we've been saying it all night. It's a discipline. It's a practice. It's something that you get, it gets better with time.
Yep. It gets better with time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lovely thing. It gets better with time. No starts rolling off in a different kind of way. It gets easier as are you coming tonight, girl? No. Have a good
No, not this time, y'all. No. Y'all have a good time, no.
Yeah, but sometimes I have to check you. If I haven't heard from you in a while and you have given me too many no's, I'm coming. I'm pulling up.
Yes.
What's going on with you?
Yes.
I let it go the first 2 times, but this third time, you're coming. I'm not giving you a choice, because what I have to make sure too is that you are not falling into a trap, that you're in a trap by yourself, that you're going through something and you're in this by yourself, because you're not in it alone.
Y'all see what Regina said? This sounds like Regina, it came out of her mouth. I appreciate y'all for the invite, sweetheart, but I have to mind my business. Period.
But I have to mind my business. Yes. But I
like this one. Business. Look at this one. Can't make it, but call me and let me know how it went. Hey, it's done. That call me is good. That call me is good.
P, you know we're going to take some pictures. You know we're going to take some pictures and post them on Facebook. So It's okay. Just post the pictures and I'll see the pictures. I'll catch the pictures on Facebook. And I'm a comment because I love when my sisters out there looking good. I'm gonna say y'all look good. Y'all look like y'all had a great time. I mean,
Yeah.
I love those sparkling. I'm a comment. I love this.
Y'all was looking too cute last night. I bet y'all had a great time. Listen, so did I. Not doing that. Oh my God, this has been so fun tonight. The time is just ticking. I do want to read a couple of the love letters, Sparkle. I think we should.
That's what we were supposed to be doing 30 minutes ago.
I think we should read some of the love letters because y'all tuned in, y'all did y'all's homework, or what we call it, love work. Can we call it love work? Y'all did y'all's love work, and so I want to respect the people that did their love work. So I'm going to read a letter that was sent in from our very own Regina. Shout out to the Fab Five. And I want to read this. It's beautiful. And here we go. It says, a letter to me. As I sit here picking the pieces of my life that shaped me positively and negatively, I must say the negative led me toward the positive. It took some self-reflection to see my own faults, some learned behavior, and some were choices of my own selfish ways. I continue to strive for a better me, leaving my past and never returning to what could have destroyed me. I'm most grateful to the Most High for his everlasting love. I will continue to love myself in ways I never felt loved. It's truly a beautiful feeling. I will continue to learn who I am according to God's will. I will continue to walk in humbleness, but confident that God is leading my footsteps. So today I say thank you, Regina, for showing up for the fight of your life. Wow. I want to go back to, listen, I continue to strive for a better me, leaving my past and never return to what could have destroyed me.
That's good.
Because sometimes that's the love that you need, is turning your back on those things that are breaking you down. Thank you for your boldness. Thank you for your courage, for sharing your story, for sharing your love letter. I also want to be vulnerable and read my letter. It's not as powerful as Regina's, but she's a powerhouse in and of herself. Shannon said that was good, Regina. I'm going to read mine. And it says, Piangela Latrice Jones, you are the love of my life. The woman you've become is beautiful, but I'm still in love with the woman you were when I first remember meeting you. Tenacious, ambitious, fearless, a powerful businesswoman, and a diva. You're an awesome singer and dancer, a model, and you beat all the odds. That's what I love about you most. Your call in life was not on speakerphone, but it was a private conversation within, and you heard every word. I'm most proud of your ability to pay it forward. You know that there aren't real losses, just lessons and blessings. You learned that the hard way. You're so much like your mom. You're the hope of your dad, the constant pursuit of your husband, an example amongst your siblings. I trust you, Piangela. I'm thankful that I get to spend the rest of my life building you up and showing you off.
That's good. I appreciate the part that you said, I appreciate building you up. Yeah. Like, that is so beautiful. That is beautiful. Congratulations, P. Congratulations, Regina. Congratulations. Like, we have to, congratulations means so much because you breathe in and then you breathe out, and you didn't let it stay in there. That you let it out so that I can go ahead and become better. So I can get to the become part and let it reshape us and reform you. So I love that. I like, I'm over here. My eyes are watering, y'all, but you know, I'm gonna hold it together. I'm gonna hold it together. So I'm going to read it. Any more? I mean, that you wanted before I go into the next one?
No. Go ahead.
Okay, so this one is from Miss Tiffany Harris. Is Miss Tiffany on tonight?
I thought I saw Tiffany earlier. I don't know. I thought I saw her.
Okay, so she said, "Dear self." She broke it down. Dear self. You know, I love some self talk. So that already caught me because she said, "Dear self." Weeks have gone by and you can't even think of anything to say to create the love letter to yourself. Going through this separation after 9 years and a family have been extremely hard. Who are you? You have lost yourself. You have lost the love that you have had in yourself. You have forgotten who and whose you are. I really truly can't believe you don't know what to say. You look in the mirror and you try to see yourself, and there's no love. Tiffany, here's hope now because you are here trying to find her and start the journey of rebuilding, accepting, and then doing something about it. This journey has begun, and soon you will be able to know how much you mean to yourself and how much you mean to God. Here we go. Here we go. She said, here we go. Don't give up. Push through. Your kids are rooting for you. We are rooting for you too, Tiffany. You are not rooting by yourself. We are rooting for you because the next challenge that we do, the next love letter, all these words are going to be changed. Every last one of them, because you have said, I am stepping out and I have decided that I'm going to find out who I am and whose I am. Whew! See, love, I know God loves when we confess and tell him the truth and don't sugarcoat it and just go ahead and just say it. She just went ahead and said, she said, look, weeks have gone by and I don't know what to say to myself. I'm not dealing with that because I know what I need to say to myself. So I love that I could feel her saying, this won't be long because this will come to pass. This will not be long because I'm fixing this. I am pushing through all this. I am going to continue to give myself the grace. Because sometimes we don't give ourselves grace. This letter told me I'm going to give myself grace. I give myself permission to figure out me, to figure out my love language. And another thing I want to add to that, Tiffany, start taking some time for yourself. And when you take time for yourself, say, do something different that you normally wouldn't do. If you normally wouldn't go this route, go that new route so that you can see new territories, so you can see new environments, so the newness can come in you. And the more you see newness, it makes you find new things about yourself, new loves about yourself. I love Christmas movies. I didn't even find that out until like 2 years ago when I started my self-love journey. I didn't know that. But that's now good. I know that that's something that I love. So watch something different on TV than you normally wouldn't. Even read a different kind of book. Like, do something different. Find yourself a different direction so that you can welcome the newness into your life. Say, newness, I welcome you. I welcome you. And keep on talking to yourself in the mirror. Whether it is good or bad, continue to face yourself in the mirror and say, I'm figuring you out, but for right now, as I figure it out, I love my eyes. I love my nose. I love my lips. I love my ears. I love me. I love me. I love me. It might sound kiddie, but we're going to start at that. Just, I love my ears. I love that you made a good decision today. I'm so proud of you. You decide to drink water versus that Coke.
Good job.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Because you are doing something that you normally would not do. Yes, Shannon, go on a date with yourself. And the date doesn't have to be a 4-course meal. It can just be like, I am going to get me coffee. I'm going on a coffee date today.
Mhm.
I just want it to be something different. I want you to start doing. I love us.
Yeah.
You see how they just Tiffany,
But
here
they
we
in
go.
here. They in here. They in here in this chat, loving on themselves and loving on each other. Thank y'all for just loving on each other during this conversation. This is exactly the environment that we wanted to create, a environment of love. We learn about ourselves. We also love on each other, and we make sure that other people feel comfortable telling their truth and telling their story, because we're not all at the same point in the journey.
No.
You talked about starting your self-love journey, and I put that in the chat because I thought that was a very beautiful way of saying it. And yes, Joy, celebrate small wins is a way of loving yourself. And I think it's important that everybody knows that, listen, Sparkle may be far on her journey because she got a head start. But at some point, she was at the same place where you are today.
Oh, absolutely.
So, and you can start it at any given time. You can start your journey to loving yourself, and not just loving yourself, because you may feel like you love yourself, but starting your journey to being your first love. Are you your first love? Are you your first love? And if you're not, let's start that journey. Start that journey of reprioritization. You know what? I do love me, but I kind of love me like number 5 on the list. I love God. Everybody says, well, I want to love. I say I love God. I want to thank God. I love God. I love mama. Everybody says they love all these different people, and even loving God. But God wants you to love you. A command in the Bible says to love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you're not loving yourself, you can't even love your neighbor or others properly. Your neighbor is anybody next to you. The man that's sleeping next to you, the kids in the next room that's living in your house. You can't love anyone properly if you don't first love yourself. That came from Jesus. So
Yes.
Angela said it's never too late to start the journey of loving yourself and putting yourself first.
Yes.
Go ahead, Sparky.
Because I'm telling you, I have messed up relationships because I didn't love myself. I expected them. I was trying to get them to fill in those gaps where I was missing love. Like I wanted them to overcompensate on the part where I didn't love myself. So I would sit back and say, how did you not know I would want this? I'm not he was like, I'm not a mind reader. Right. If you don't tell me, I don't know. Like, but why don't you know? You should know. We expect people that they just supposed to know. Like, that's not fair to that person. That's not fair that you're putting that kind of pressure on somebody that they should just know. Yeah. Because if you're not willing to tell it, then they're not a mind reader to figure out which one you want. It's real. It's not simple, but it has to you have to come to a place that I have to make a decision that I'm going to tell them what I want. Mm-hmm. Or I'm going to tell them, I didn't like how you did that. Oh. I didn't like the way you did that. Yeah. Yeah. I know you might not have meant it like that, but this is how I took it. Yeah. When you said this made me feel like this, because that action might trigger something and put you in a hole that is hard to come back out of. So instead of just being like, oh, I'm just going to get away, tell the person right then, stop can we talk for a minute? I didn't like when you did this, because guess what? That person might not have even known that they hurt your feelings or that they triggered something. They might not have known that. But once you tell them, then if it keeps on happening, then you know, like, oh, okay, you're not caring how I feel. You really don't care what that does to me.
Tina said, identify your own feelings to properly convey them to others.
Yes.
Girl, you said that.
You have to.
Yes. 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 And that is a form of loving yourself, is by not allowing people to hurt you under misguidance. Well, he didn't mean to do that, because we make excuses for people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't mean to do that. He didn't mean to say that. I know it's not how he really meant it. That could be true. But that doesn't mean you should not love yourself enough to say something about it.
Yes.
And what Sparkle was just saying is called an I statement. When you do this action, I feel fill in the blank. When you say this, I feel, and so people are very clear about how you feel and how you think. And when someone really cares about you, they want to know how you feel and how you think. I'm not saying that conversation is always going to go smoothly, but it's very important that people know how you feel and how you think, because that is a form of me loving myself. I'm fighting for you, holding you. I'm not sweeping under the rug for you. No, I'm putting it out there. And sometimes, Sparkle, it's so hard, even in a relationship. Those of us that are in committed relationships, sometimes standing up for yourself, saying how you feel, difficult, necessary, but it's necessary. Oh, it's necessary, sis.
It's so necessary.
You need to say how you feel. You need to share what your thoughts are. You need to express. Even if the person doesn't agree, I'm not doing it for agreement. I'm doing it for my self-love. Whether you like what I say or not, I need to say it. Whether you agree with what I say or not, I need to say it. For me. Like, forgiveness is really for you. It's not really for the other person. It's for you. So I can sleep good. So I'm not getting wrinkles at 30 looking like I'm 70 because I'm worrying around hearing all this baggage from you. No, I forgive you, because I'm gonna go on, honey, with this tight skin and these hips, and I'm gonna feel good about my life. You're not wearing me down. Listen, I've learned that when you don't love yourself properly and you allow people to say and do things without standing up for yourself, you will weigh yourself down. The only person that's really interfering in your life is you.
Yes, that's called self-abuse. You're letting self-abuse. That's self-abuse. You are letting abuse take action, and you're okay with it. Don't let people abuse you. You don't abuse you, so don't let other people do that to you.
That's good. Girl, you done said something there, Sparkle. We are survivors of self-abuse.
And we all are. Like, I'm telling you, I mean, we're all guilty. Like, it's okay that you're guilty, just don't stay there.
Yeah.
You have done your time. You did your sentence. So now you're free, and you have to walk in that freedom. You have to stand up in that freedom. You have to say, I don't accept that. I no longer accept that. Why do I not accept that? Because I love myself and I choose myself over you.
Clearly.
Over you. But the thing is, it's so good, ladies. I'm telling you, it's so good. We ate up an hour just like that. Just
like that. I'm just sitting here like, okay, God, okay.
Just like that. So the great thing is, I feel like it was necessary. This was great conversation. Yes. I love that each one of y'all engage with us. That you don't leave us sitting here talking to ourselves.
Come on.
You engage with us, because we are all pledge our right hand to God that we are becoming better. We are becoming better. Better. Because if you haven't watched Empower Morning Show, we gonna be different. We different. We're changing. We are elevating. We are leveling up some things in our life. When people look, I'm telling you, when your ex-boyfriend see you, when he see you this time, when that ex whatever see you next time, next year, he gonna be like, who is that? be like, why she even sound different? She sound different. She look different. She move different. Everything about her is different. And you're going to be like, yeah, but guess what I don't have? Time for you. I don't have time for you.
And that's every kind of relationship, y'all. That's ex-boyfriends, ex-partners, ex-business relationships. That's everything ex. Listen, your goal is not to make them jealous, but listen, the Bible says to be blessed is to be envied. So listen, a year from now, I want you to be so blessed that they envy in every step you make, every move you make. Listen, every outfit you wear. To be blessed is to be envied. Hear me clear.
Yes. When they say, she thinks she all that, you like, you recognize it. You recognize that I know I'm all that. You see it. I know that I'm all that.
Period.
Thank you for the compliment. Thank you that you recognize it. But it is real. And this has been great, ladies. It has been awesome loving on each and every one of you all. It has been so awesome. Love you. Yes. We give you all big hugs. And if you have not sent in your love letter, yes, Tina made me stop in my thought. Yes, ring the bell on them. Tina gonna have me walking around with my bell and just ringing the bell on them. I love it, Tina. I love it. Enjoy. See, y'all not gonna let us get off. I know. No excuses for being all that. Joy, none. Period.
None.
I mean, I'm gonna pull out every mark. Period, exclamation marks, exclamation mark, hyphen, smiley face, every emotion. I'm going to pull it out. Yes. Ring the bell in the twirl. Yes.
Say that, Angela.
Yes. Oh.
This has been amazing. Y'all, we didn't listen. God completely took over this entire hour. We had so much stuff for y'all, but listen, God had more. God had better. God had best. And I'm so grateful for that God is a part of this conversation that we're having about reprioritizing our love. And so listen, y'all just gonna have to stay tuned because next month it's just gonna get hotter and hotter. I want to shout out Robin and Shannon again. Thank you for being our winners from last month. And thank you for your participation. Listen, you never know when Sparkle and I are going to drop in and just bless and just pay it forward. So be connected, stay connected. You do have homework though.
You do.
Do you want
to? You do. And you do. We give out homework. It's love work though. It's love work.
It's love work.
It's love work.
It's love work. Oh, somebody said they earned the right to be all that in a bag of chips. Listen, y'all keep dropping these jewels. We're not going to be able to get off of here.
I need to know because I love that. Oh, the Facebook user that just said the whole bag of chips. I want to know who that was.
Identify yourself. Nicole, go back and listen to the replay. Yes, ma'am. Go back and listen to the replay because the whole thing was good. The whole thing. Yes.
The whole thing. So give the love work before we,
Oh, she said it's Reverend Pat. She's the one that said it.
Okay.
Of course. Yes, of course it was her. Yes, ma'am.
Because
yes, ma'am.
If y'all have not caught Reverend Pat talking about Esther, y'all,
baby,
I'm telling you, go back to I Am a Woman Empowered and go to 12 noon where she is talking about Esther. I'm telling you, this is not your church version. This is not Sunday school version that they told you about. She's telling you the real story. She is breaking it all the way down. So go back and listen to that. Thank you, Reverend Pat. Thank you for always being awesome and showing up for us. We love you so much. Yes, we do.
And being the example. She's the example, honey. She is virtuous woman. She personifies that and she does it with grace. It's just beautiful.
And with no apology.
None. Oh, what? Apology. No. Unapologetic and Rev Pat are synonymous. It's just there. It's unapologetic. What? We don't do that. Okay, listen, y'all. Here's the love work. we're going to talk about next month. We're going to talk about journaling. Okay, so we really want you all to start journaling. And you have two types of journaling to do. You can do a traditional journal. We want to continue the love letter theme. So we wrote letters to ourselves. If you have not done it and you made your promise that you're going to do it, go back and do it. And begin to journal to yourself about your love walk, your self-love journey, starting it, what that looks like. You also have another option if you're not a writer. Some people are not writers or typers, but like myself, my therapist suggested that I did do an audio journal. So I have begun to start an audio journal on my phone, and I was using my voice recorder, but it was taking up too much space. So then I found an app, Snapchat, where I can record as many videos, and it's downloaded into the cloud. And so I just journal my thoughts, I journal my feelings, I journal my affirmations, and I keep it all in my Snapchat cloud. And so I can always go back and look at that. So our love work challenge for you this month is to begin to journal about your self-love journey, whether you're writing it down or typing it, or you're doing it on some type of audio or visual. Some people have a tape recorder. Some people don't mind using their voice recorder app, or you can even download something similar to Snapchat where you have unlimited space. But we want to kind of start the journey and be able to look back from a month from now and say, you know what? I learned this about myself. I enjoyed this about myself, etc., etc. So, Sparkle.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do our work, because faith without work is completely dead. It's completely dead. You just talking. If you're not going to do the work, then you're wasting precious time. But you have to be willing to get in and dig and dig. And sometimes the digging don't always feel good, but it's good for you. It doesn't always feel good, but it's good for you. It's good for you. So we are super excited. We love each and every one of you all. We're always talking in I Am a Woman Empowered. And of course, catch us Monday through Friday at 7 Eastern Standard Time and 7 Eastern Standard Time and 6 Central Standard Time.
That's right.
So catch us. I'm telling you, tomorrow is Fabulous Friday. If you miss this week, that's okay. Come Friday, we're going to break it back down to you.
Yep.
Everything that we talked about. But we are here for you. We are taking steps to help all of us become better. So tune in every day. Bring a friend, bring your neighbor, and even tell that ex, hey, you want to know how I keep getting better? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes. Come on in the room. Invite somebody. But we will see you.
We've got to go.
Yeah, we will see you all next third Friday. Listen to me. Next third Thursday. Of March. Go ahead and put us on your calendar. We are on every third Thursday of the month. Yes, we are. So come on in, tune in. I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you in the morning on 5 Morning Show. Love you.
Bye.